welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And with me now, Paul Ryan. How you doing, Paul?
I'm good, thanks for having me. How are you?
Yeah, really good, mate. I have to say, I love your picture in the background.
Oh, that's becoming a common theme now with all the interviews, you know, the Rocky Clubber Lang.
Oh, mate. Is that your favourite Rocky film?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, and I was floating through Amazon one of the days and I saw it, and I just get that straight away, you know. But it's a cracker, yeah.
Oh, you can't go wrong with a bit of Rocky, mate.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I'm number two. I think it's got to be
deadly, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But then, to be fair, they've all got their own little thing, haven't they?
It's whatever you're looking for. But like the week coming up to me fight, I watched every one of them one night each, you know. So it's deadly, aren't they? You just can't beat them.
Yeah. No. And do you like the Creed films, though?
No, I don't really. I've only watched the first one. I haven't watched the second one.
Yeah.
I think the second one was a bit mad, a bit far-fetched, you know, that they both happened to have a son, you know. It was a bit mad.
Back.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy, wasn't it?
But no, why not, mate? Can't beat a bit of Rocky. But no, we're here to talk about you, not Rocky. But where did boxing start for you then, Paul? How old were you when you first started?
I was 7 when I first started boxing, but like I've been watching it my whole life on telly, you know. I was always watching pro boxing as a kid, and I loved it, and I just really wanted to do it. So I was brought down to the local club. You have to be 9 to start, and I was only 7. But like, because I was doing all the stuff on my own in the house in front of the mirror and all, so I knew my stance, I knew my guard and everything. So when my ma showed them, they took me in one day a week, and then it just snowballed. The rest was history.
Yeah. Oh, blimey. Was there anyone in particular that you liked to watch when you were younger?
If you remember like Bernard Dunn, he was huge, you know, because he was like packing out our local arena every time he fought. Even Paul McCluskey up north, he's one that stood out because he was a southpaw, and I used to watch that. All that era, and then I used to love watching the old school fighters, you know, like Hector Camacho, Pernell Whitaker, all that fight, the Fabulous Four. That's really what I'd watch more than anything, you know.
Yeah. Is there anyone at the moment that you like to watch?
I love Crawford and Spence as well, and Canelo, obviously. You know, they'd be the ones.
Crawford, Spence. Who would win that one, Bob?
I think Spence, just on his size and his physicality, I think he'll do him, but that's a good fight. That's the one. That's the main fight to see, isn't it?
Yeah. And you still got old Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, he's still knocking about with not a bother to him, yeah. He'll be doing it when he's about 70.
Oh, no, it's crazy, isn't it? He's what, 42 now, I think.
And yeah, and to beat someone like Keith Thurman, you know, like it is mental, isn't it?
Yeah. Mate, he doesn't age, he doesn't seem to. But you look at your amateur career, you know, 3-time Irish champion, European silver, world bronze.
Yep.
You never mention them, mate.
Yeah, they just, you know, after my first national, I won it. Like, that was amazing. Like, I never kind of thought of it because I got beaten the first 2 years. Then the third year I came back, I bet the person that bet me, and then I went on. I knew then that's it, I won it, but I knew I was going to win the whole thing out. And from that then, like, I said, no, I'm the man out here now with this, you know, there's no one out here that's going to be near me. And from there then, we got the second national, the third national, European silver, world bronze, and it's amazing, you know, to look back and to be able to represent your country and to stand on a podium doing it as well. Like, our memories that'll last you a lifetime.
Yeah. No, 100%. And, you know, you see a lot of the Irish. I'll give a shout out to all the Irish. But, you know, all the Irish boxers, they always seem to do well in the European and in the Worlds.
Yeah, like the high performance unit that they have made is amazing. It came back, like they got it from the Cubans, then they took some from the Russians and they combined it. And the whole system that they have, like every single tournament from 11 years old right up, they're winning medals every time. Like, I think for our Europeans, there was 7 of us in the European finals out of like 18 weight classes, so that was maybe 50% of it. You know, it was crazy.
Yeah. What an achievement! And
yeah.
What age did you turn pro?
So I was meant to turn pro in 2019. Originally, was the idea at 20 years old, and I went out to Boston in America. Signed a contract out there, that was all good, and then I moved out early 2020. I'd done about 9 weeks training, and then I had to come back because obviously Corona hit, you know.
Yeah.
Originally, I thought, right, 3 or 4 weeks, I'll be back out, no big deal. This time, then like a year later, I'm still waiting around, and we just had to kind of call it how it is. I had to get moving some way, so we cut ties out there, and then luckily enough, MTK came around and they liked what they saw.
Yeah, and you've had your one fight, got your one win,
yep.
So you've got that debut under your belt. So looking forward to kicking on now.
Yeah, it's great kind of just to learn the whole process of it. It's a complete different sport to the amateur game. Like the whole thing of going down to weigh in, getting your picture done, doing a face off, then you're waiting like 30 hours to fight.
Yeah.
So it's on your head and you're thinking about it, and you're imagining these mad scenarios and all, and you're just your heart's racing and all, and it's just stuff you need to learn to battle a bit. But even like doing the ring walk and everything, it's a whole new experience. But I loved every minute of it. So we're going to just keep building now, and with MTK managing it, there's no better team to help me build it.
Yeah, and obviously you were saying to me just before we went on, hopefully around August time.
Yeah, that's them. They were saying that they don't kind of want to rush. Obviously, we're 20 and 22, so there's no real rush for time. But they're saying August. I moved camp now. I'm out with Pete Taylor training, so we need a bit of time to adjust there as well. So I can learn with him, he can learn with me. But hopefully August. I hope it's going to be the Michael Conlon one up in Belfast, his homecoming. That should have a live audience as well, so it should be a big platform.
Yeah.
But no, it's really positive. If I could still get 3 more in this year, finish 4-0, and then 2022 full steam ahead.
Yeah. It's trying to keep active, isn't it? Especially during this time, you're trying to, these are the years. I know you say you're young, but these are the years where you want to get those fights behind you, don't you? And have the packed years of being able, being young enough and fit enough to do the sort of 4 or 5 fights a year.
Yeah, like ideally, I'd love 5, 6 fights a year, but I understand that the way everything is now, you're lucky enough to be getting fights, and MTK are kind of just doing 1 a month now with the restrictions. So it's kind of like I got my turn at the back of the queue now of the way you work my way up. But I think after August, restrictions are completely loosened. UK anyway, they're lifted a good bit, so it should be, they'll have a lot of shows on, so everyone will be getting their shot. But there's no reason we can't finish the year 4-0, and then I'd love 5, 6 fights next year.
Yeah, and then that's crazy. Because how old are you, Paul?
22.
Yeah, so you think you got it all ahead of you, mate?
Yeah, realistically, you could be 10-0 at 24, so you're set up nicely then to go on to, if you want to go national level, European level, world. If you want to go the conventional route, you're set up. But either way, you'll be progressed. We're going to be progressed well, and there'll be no problem.
I know fighters normally look just to sort of the next fight in front of them, don't they? But what sort of route would you like to take? Because there's a lot of people that like to go through the belts, and there's a lot of people that just would say, yeah, I'll jump to that and then go on from there. But
I have kind of, so I have a short, medium, long term. That's the way I break it down. Short term is fight by fight. Medium term, I want to hit European level within the 2 years. I'm not like the Irish title's there. If that comes along the way, that's grand. But straight to European title in 2 years, and then world title after that, 3 years time. I think that's no problem at all. And with the skill I have and the team I have around me, I think that's completely doable.
Oh, mate, I love your confidence. I think you've got to have that. If you don't have that dream, if you don't have that vision, then you might as well forget it now, because there's so many people out there that will just take that drive. They'll just bypass it, won't they?
That's it. Like, you look at the depth of the pool out there. Like, even in just UK alone, like, you're fighting, it's a shark tank, So if you're not really believing you're going to hit every hurdle, you're going to jump every hurdle you come across, like, you're in the wrong game,
Yeah.
But 100%, everything that I say I can do, I know I'm going to do it. So it's all steam ahead.
Well, Paul, I'm really looking forward to seeing you fight, mate. And maybe one day have a catch up when you're over here or something.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, there'll be a ticket there for you. No problem at all.
Oh, mate, sit and watch a Rocky film. And
after it, yeah, you can pick which one you want.
It'll be on like Rocky 10 by then. But
probably he'll still be going. He'll be fighting longer than Manny Pacquiao probably.
Mate, you shouldn't laugh about it because you could see it happen. Especially the way Canelo's going, he'll be fighting as a heavyweight in that field.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, to see him?
But no, it's, honestly, Paul, thanks for your time, mate. I really appreciate it, and I wish
No
you.
problem at all, mate. Really appreciate having me. Really appreciate the platform you're giving everyone. It's great. We all need it. So thank you very much.
No problem at all, mate. And let's hope it all goes ahead for August, and we get to see you out.
Absolutely, we'll put on a show for you all. But I'll keep you posted. August is the main one, so should be out there latest August.
No, I look forward to it, mate. You take care, Paul.
You too. Thanks for having me.
No worries. Take care, mate. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. Paul Ryan. He's got a bright future ahead of him. Really nice lad. Only 22, so he's got a hell of a long way ahead of him. One fight, one win so far. So he's got the debut under his belt. Hopefully we can get him out in August on a big card by the sounds of it. So yeah, it's just really good to see him back out there again and get him back on the show, hopefully when he gets some more news. So yeah, if you've liked what you've seen, head over to YouTube, type in JG's Fight Talk, hit the subscribe button, check out the rest of the content. You've been watching JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Richie's Boxing and Limitless Creations, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.
Are you ready?